everybody, welcome back to Nanny's Reborn Nursery. Today is Theme Thursday, as we all know, and this is Down on the Farm. And I have a couple of little outfits here today that I have chosen, and one of them is this one. It's perfect. It's absolutely going to be perfect for this Theme Thursday. Everything farm that you can imagine or think about is on this little top, or this little onesie rather. And that's all I'm going to put on my sweet little Annie. Annie hasn't had a change clothes since we went to the Doll Expo. So, we're going to change her into this right quick. And then we have one more big boy that we are going to change as well. Aren't we, Grayson? Grayson has an outfit that he is going to wear as well, if this will fit him. We're going to see. It looks pretty big. And then it has a tractor on the bum. A tractor on the bum. And these are John Deere. These are John Deere, official John Deere gear. John Deere gear. Say that 1,000 times fast. I couldn't say it 2 times, much less 1,000 times. But yeah, I got both of these little outfits from Tractor Supply. And I thought that they would be very, very fitting. Thought they would be perfect for our Theme Thursday. And while I'm changing this beautiful little girl here, Mommy's girl, I'm going to tell you all about something crazy that happened to us today. Okay, so you know I told you that we were going out to my mom's, or did I? Oh, I told you all that we were going to go out and eat. Well, instead of going out to eat, we decided to just take some food to them because it was supposed to be pouring the rain today, and it has. It's rained all day long. And storms, heavy rain, just crazy stuff. And we decided to go to Captain D's and pick up the family fish platter, fish and fries and hush puppies, etc., you know, to take to them so Dad doesn't have to get out in the rain. Girl, why aren't you turning loose of your sock? Are you wanting to wear them? You don't need them. It's too hot and humid. The humidity here is just, oh, it's stifling. You don't need that. You don't need to wear those socks. But anyway, we went and got Captain D's and took to them, which was nice. It was a nice change, and we sat and we visited them for, oh gosh, probably 3 hours. We got in a good little visit today. And, yeah, then, let's see. Let me get my story straight. Let me get my thinking head on. We left after our visit. We left and started back home. And hubby's like, hey, do you want to stop and get a Frosty at Wendy's? And a Frosty, for all of the ones that don't know, a Frosty is chocolate ice cream. And they just sell it in a cup. We love Frosties. So, I'm like, sure, because my fish had settled plenty. And I thought, you know, this sounds really good. So, we got a Frosty. Well, on our way home, we got about, let's see, we got just a little over halfway home. And we were enjoying our ice cream, pouring the rain. And hubby goes, he said, what's going on up here? And there was like emergency flashers on, and he said, somebody's had a wreck, I bet you. And then we got on up there just a little ways further, and nobody had a wreck. A tornado had come through. Yes. Now, I'm going to say this. It is a possibility that it could have been downburst microburst, you know, wind. It's a possibility that it could have been that, but it was bad. It definitely could have been, you know, a tornado. Big, huge, I mean, I'm talking like huge trees were uprooted and in the road. And the power poles, look how cute. Is that not adorable? Don't she look cute? I'm going to leave her little pink bow in her hair. It looks so cute, doesn't it? I love it. So, let's see here. But anyway, someone's roof had blew off of their house. It was over in the field over on the other side of the street. You guys, it was insane. It was terrible. And there was just, the power poles were just like leaning like this toward the road. They weren't up. They were leaning like this at an angle like that. And they were like broken. Like four power poles all the way up through there. It was nuts. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Scary. I didn't realize how bad it scared me until after we came through all of that damage and I got home and realized, or I got almost home and I thought, well, what about my house? What about my little dog? I mean, Ollie was kenneled, you know. Then I really started getting worried and scared. So, back to what I was saying. Anyway, we got home. Everything here, you guys, is fine. Thank you, God. Thank you, dear God, Jesus in heaven. But everything here was fine. So, with that being said, I'm going to take Annie and I'm going to set her back over here. I'll bring her back in a minute. You look so cute. Oh, fall around, I'll trip myself up and fall. Now, big boy Grayson is next. And these are two of my bigger babies in my nursery. So, yeah. And it's not going to hurt you, Grayson. Don't start complaining. It's not going to hurt you. Just sit on this pink blanket. It won't hurt you a bit. But, yes, it was insane, you guys. Crazy insane. Scared the fire out of me. Once I got through all the damage and I realized everything and everybody was okay, my sister-in-law, my husband's sister, she lives on the road that this happened on. And she was okay. She said she heard the wind blowing, like a lot. And it blowed a bunch of stuff off of her front porch. Grayson, sweetness, that hair, or that head, his head is so big. But she said she could hear a lot, you know, the wind was really picking up. And she could hear stuff blowing off of her front porch, but she just didn't realize it was that bad. So, yeah. Anyway, terrible, terrible. A terrible mess it was. Like, insane crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. Hey, it's amazing at what you'll see if you get out and go somewhere. Oh, my goodness. I totally do, you guys. I don't get out enough. But, yeah, this was it was a sight to see. I'll tell you that. It really was. It was a mess. But interesting. And I kept listening on the news to see if they said anything, you know, on the news about it. But they didn't. So they may not say anything, you know, about it today. It could be tomorrow before they get, you know, any news about it. And they may not at all. They may not at all, but the utility workers and everybody, they were there, and they were starting to do some cleanup and stuff on it when we came through. But whew, that was a mess. But oh, so much. I felt so blessed. I felt so blessed when I got home and I realized that my home, our property, and the things inside my home, number one, Ollie, above anything. But then number two, my sweet babies. I would have just lost it. I'm telling you. You know, stuff like that happens. You're not at home. You don't know nothing that's going on when you're not at home. And that's scary. I'm going to have to lay Big Boy down here a minute. Lay back there just a second till Mommy can get your little shorts snapped up here. But yes, huge relief. Much, much, much to my amazement and to my, you know, to my heart when I got home and realized that everything was okay. So, yeah. It's like I said, you never know. You just never know. And I mean, they weren't calling for bad storms, you know, like really bad storms today. I'm so glad this fits him. This is, you guys, this is a 6 to 9 months. But it fits him perfect. And he wears about an 18 to 24 or a 12 to 18 months. But yeah, there him is. Let's brush out your hair a little bit, big boy. Look at that hair sticking up. Why don't you just look at that hair sticking up? It's got something in his hair. But yeah, it was an eventful day. A very eventful day. But I'm home now. Everybody's fine. Everything is fine. All my babies in my nursery are perfectly fine. No problems at all with them. Ollie is fine. Of course, Ollie's the first thing I, you know, went and checked on because it's just scary. Ollie gets nervous when I leave him anyway, and I hate leaving him. It's my worst thing. I hate leaving that baby so much. I worry about him anyway. But, you know, it's the scared part of it wasn't registering with me. It wasn't hitting me as we came through there. You know, your house, your dog, your property, your home. You know, none of that was hitting me at the time. And then it registered with me, and I started, you know, let me turn you around so you can sound better. It started hitting me, you know, what about my things and my babies, my puppy dog, and all of my babies here at home, and my family. That's the main thing. But everybody's okay. Everything was fine. And yeah, so here we are, everyone. We are both in our Tractor Supply outfits. Move you down a little. It's going to cut off part of Jaden. What's your name? Grayson's head. Sweet Grayson and Annie. So we're both barefoot now. We're nice and cool and comfy in our little onesie outfits. Yay, we are. Well, I have taken up enough of you beautiful ladies' time. But yeah, I've not been home a real long time. Hubby left and went to a meeting. And I decided that I would come back here real quick while he's gone and get my videos done. What are you so tickled about, huh? She's just cracking up over here. It's like she's got her little giggle box turned over. Didn't you? Mwah. Mwah. Mommy's sweet babies. I love them so much. Yes, I do. Well, Ollie's getting jealous, so I gotta quit. But yeah, anyway, I've jabbered along enough, and we will see you ladies tomorrow. And I've got to decide who is going to get a clothes change. Who will it be? Come back tomorrow and you'll see. Anyway, God bless you all. We will talk to you later. And be kind to one another because you never know what someone else is going through. Talk to you later. Bye.